Okay, volume of the game. Well, we're gonna have to check that out in a moment. Volume on the microphone appears to be okay. Wait a sec. Yeah. Just a sec. Crud. I think it's the adapter for the controller that got disconnected midway through. That's not good. What a mess of cables. Anyway, this is gonna be Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for the Gamecube. I'm playing on Dolphin to enjoy the benefits of higher resolution. I'm gonna close Dolphin. No, not OBS. Unless... Oh no, okay, it's because the window did not have focus. That it did not register things. Anyway, yeah, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube. I am playing through the game on the profile where everything is already collected in terms of artifacts, and my character already has pretty much one of the best weapons in the game for it. I have that save file already created, but I will create a new game with all the same stuff and then load into that other save file so that it's seamless. I will recreate the same character, but that way you've got the intro and everything that you can enjoy, I suppose, I should say. Yeah, this is the game that I never really finished. It's kind of tedious to play in solo. Not the least of which because it's kind of hard to get all the artifacts for your character to make him strong enough to be able to handle the final boss by himself. But well. Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me. So I already got to the final boss of this before, but could not defeat it, so I never actually saw the ending. Love the soundtrack to this game. Could it be the sacred wind that's calling me to now begin to walk into the dark, carrying the light of tomorrow? The beating of the wings up high, beyond the earth, beyond the MCA. Come now, don't hesitate. Copyright infringement on YouTube. Don't fear, you'll be safe from now on. Morning star watching all around. Deep inside, so silently, my heart was beat. Deep inside of me, memories flickering and Alright. Come, let us record your adventures in this journal, and it shall be known as the Crystal Chronicles. But first, we must know the name of your hometown. Right. By default, the default name. Year 1. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow I set out in search of myrrh. I think that's how it's pronounced. Myrrh. I'll recreate the same character. I believe there are just enough characters for me to spell out my usual username. A male, a Selkie, Wolfie, son of a blacksmith. Yes. So I believe the names of his sisters and stuff might not be the same though, because I believe these are generated randomly. Today you finally step out into the world in search of myrrh. You come safely back to Tipa, alright? Should you find any materials for smithing, bring them back to us. We'll forge you a fine weapon. Don't worry, I'll take care of Mother and Father. If you make any friends out there, be sure to bring them round. Be sure to eat well. I love the look of the Selkies. Ready C3, the blacksmith's son is sent off by his father Zagat, his mother Rasie, his brother Ganu, and his brother Deti. These names may not be the same in the other save file I'm gonna switch to in a moment. Let me check. Oh, you can't reset the game with a start B and X in this one. No, I don't want to stop the current emulation, but I want to reset it. No, I don't want to stop it, but I want to reset it. Okay, there we go. Okay, pardon me. Alright. Because I couldn't show you the intro and the character creation screen and stuff without first, going through all that business. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. I need to redisplay the chat on my laptop in front of me. Single player mode, because I have no one else to play with, and I don't have enough Game Boy Advances or the cables that go with it to play with more than one person. I do have the cable and I have a couple of Game Boy Advances, but it's the cables and players that I am missing. Okay, so this is the one. And as you can see, my character has 8 hearts, and he's ready to kick ass. Dolphin doesn't do a very good job of making the sound very smooth, does it? Hail, fellow caravaner. Caravaner? I don't know. Where's the tonic accent on that one? You are the caravan from Tipa, are you not? I heard they were sending out a new caravan. You seem quite capable. Yeah, normally a capable would be composed of four people. That's why all the other caravans you will see in the game have 4 people. Because it's a 4-player game. But I'm playing by myself. My name is Sorat. I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress of Alphitaria. Our caravan boasts a history that stretches back thousands of years, but let us discuss that some other time. Stillskin, do you have a moment? Yep, the Final Fantasy IX character. This is the caravan from Tipa. Come on, say hello. Allow me to introduce Stillskin. He may not look it, but he is a seasoned adventurer. Even we turn to him for counsel from time to time. No, I'm just a Moogle that likes to get around. I learned all sorts of things in my travels before I knew it. I'm on my way somewhere right now, but I can teach you a thing or two if you like. Yeah, they teach you the basic controls of the game and how to handle the Mog that follows you around. The Moogle, sorry. I highly recommend you accept this offer. Yes, you wouldn't want to miss out. No, I'm fine. Well, I'm sure he will do just fine. By the way, are you setting out all by yourself, Kupo? You've got a lot on your shoulders, Kupo. Let me carry the crystal chalice for you, Kupo. Yes, a capital advice. Let Mog help you. Be careful out there, you don't want to get in over your head. A new diary entry was added. Stone of Magic, because I already have rings that give me those same, spells. Oh yeah, my mistake. I had that dodge action selected. See, artifacts such as Shuriken are the way that you increase the stats of your character. You can collect them inside one such playable areas, and then when you're done playing that area, you get to choose which one you want to keep. You can only keep one. Actually, I believe those collected by everyone get pulled together at the end, and then if you're playing multiplayer, then you have to decide who's gonna pick which one. And this is how you progress your character, become stronger. And no need. The artifact buckler that probably increases your defense permanently by 1 point or something if you pick it up. If you choose it at the end of the chapter is what I should say. Can't stay up there, no. Goblins. Designed for a bronze belt. Well, I already have an excellent weapon, so I'm not gonna be crafting the new one anytime soon. Yeah, he's tired now of carrying the thing. I love how the reflection of your character is in the water. Even if it is distorted. Look on the shortcut back. Oh, I believe I missed something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back for it. There was a Mughal house somewhere. Hidden. Well, you have one here, but they're not done building it, so there's no point to this. Oh, a caravaner, Kupo. There's no merit tree here, Kupo. Sorry, we can't offer you anything, Kupo. We just moved here, so we really have nothing to offer, Kupo. Hey, 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 he got stuck. Well, not here. Yeah, that'll be annoying. Especially since this dude, I was about to say that, is gonna get tired every now and then. The camera movement is a bit jerky sometimes, I'm not sure why. Yeah, in your dreams, buddy. I don't think it's in this corner of the map. I believe it's over that way. If you keep going. Yeah, go down on the riverbank. Keep going that way. Go up that way. I'm tired of carrying the chalice, Kupo. There it is. I'm going inside. Kupo, you're here for a muck stamp, right? That's right. Or rather, where am I? You're in my house, Kupo. I hear they call this place the Moogle's Nest, Kupo. Kupo, you don't have a stamp card. Let me tell you about muck stamps, Kupo. We Moogles are found all over the world, Kupo. We offer muck stamps as an incentive to locate and visit all our homes, Kupo. You'll need this stamp card to get muck stamps, Kupo. The stamp card has 23 squares, Kupo. They're divided into sets of 1 to 3 squares of matching colors, Kupo. And there are 9 different kinds of muck stamps, Kupo. Each Moogle will stamp one onto your card, Kupo. If you collect a set of matching stamps, tell a Moogle who gave you one of those stamps, Kupo. Did you get all that, Kupo? Yeah, I got it. Here's your first stamp. Get out there and find more, Kupo. And you can paint your Moogle, I guess. Well, I was going for a heart, but it's not very well done. Don't paint your pets, kids. Don't put paint on them, please. Can you excuse me a moment? I want to plug one of my controllers to charge. Crystal chalice filled with a bit of myrrh. Male Moogle at your service, Kupo. Kupo. And this is where normally, if you were playing 4 players, everyone would get their mail on their own Game Boy Advance screen. To our caravan, Roland. How is everything? You may be facing hardships that drag your spirits down, but always remember that the caravan gives hope to us all. May you return safely, Rudy. Thank you. I'm gonna send him some money. The more money I make, the more I'll send, old man. I think Roland is the mayor of the town or something. I've got your reply, Kupo. So long, Kupo. I'm not entirely sure what these points are for anymore. I know that each player out of a party of 4 gets assigned a certain objective like that per level, and then depending on how well they do they get to keep more than one artifact? I'm not sure. But see, I can't select a single one because my character already has all of them. Ooh, an encounter. Have you heard of the Black Knight? They say he's on a journey to master the art of swordsmanship. Few these days ever set out to better themselves. You would do well to master something before your journey ends. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if you ever get to meet the Black Knight or not. I remember he comes up a lot. Like in the background of things, of the story, but I don't remember much besides. A hole is in plain view. Hop in. Another mug. Moogle. Sorry. Okay, give me a stamp. Here we go. Kupo, what can I do for you? Nothing. And then if you go down to the pier, I believe Siltskin is there to teach you the exact same thing that he already offered to teach me before. Yeah, there he is. But at some point in the story, I guess, there's yeah, there's actually a ship here that you get to take. Can't remember where they're from, these guys. Hello there, you're the caravan from Tipa, aren't you? Shula. You've come a long way. Why isn't it a fine day today? I hope your journey is as bright and clear as the sky is now. But crops don't grow without rain. Alright then, I hope your journey has some rain too. Hopefully you'll grow through your travels and end up stronger than when you started. May that be true for both of our caravans. Ah, I'm frozen. My camera is frozen. My camera is frozen! I don't know why though. I don't know when it happened, but that can't have been too long ago. Anyway. There we go. The miasma something something. Confound it, the miasma stream. I can't stand these things, they're so irritating. We Mughals aren't fazed by miasma, but these places give us the creeps. But for you people, the danger of miasma is always on your minds, right? Travel would be more pleasant if we didn't have to worry about places like this. On the other hand, it would also be pretty dull without a challenge now and then. These streams can't be a bother, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? My crystal protects me. A new diary entry was added. Iron Mine Downs. Ooh, another encounter. You're chasing a goblin. You encounter all sorts on the road. Let's check out the diary. Okay, not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Solrakt, leader of the caravan from Elfitaria. He recommended I ask the Mughal Stiltskin for advice, but I decided to hurry on instead. Year 1. I visited a Mughal nest for the first time. The Mughal there cheerfully welcomed me into his home. When it was time to go, I thought he looked a bit sad. I patted the bonbon on his head and bade him farewell. I wonder if all Mughals live so comfortably. I wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the river bell. All my intentions seemed to flow away with the river bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins and soon saw a rainbow over a great waterfall. Who could have known that I would fight the giant crab surrounded by such beauty? I came across the caravan from Elfitaria today. The town was already abuzz with talk of the Black Knight, but Saul had more tales to tell. Saul spoke with such enthusiasm that he actually seemed to admire him. It is astonishing how quickly word of the Black Knight has spread in spite of the way miasma isolates every town. Today I decided to take a side road for a change of pace. To my surprise, I heard someone call out to my caravan. It was a group of kindly-looking Klabats. That's the tribe that they belong to. The other human tribe. A look at their clothes told me that they probably hailed from the fields of Fum. Miasma Stream. Many caravans have passed through, and now I will follow in their tracks. Someday others will follow me. I feel like I have become a small part of history. After eating, I was preparing to set off when suddenly some lilties ran by in hot pursuit of a monster. They were probably from Mars Pass. That village has long been home to blacksmith, so they were probably out gathering materials. So these would be the people I just encountered. Let's explore the mushroom forest.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, where did I come from? She answered, why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course. Nightmares soon haunted my sleep. I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I awoke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is something I still remember to this day.
Mushroom Forest. Go ahead, little buddy. Carry the chalice for me. This is a shortcut to get back to the start, but I can't take it that way. I was always fascinated by the effect of the reflection of light on those on that floor texture here. I always thought it was quite impressive for Gamecube. Oh yeah, I can do this too. Use the meteor spell with my weapon. This looks like a one-way trip, so let's make sure this is what we want. Hey there, Link! Oh, can you destroy that thing? That looks different. I'm not sure. Well. But that didn't kill it? Whoa. I thought this was more of a multiplayer game, not played it. It is indeed quite tedious to play by yourself. Yeah, it's really meant to be played in multiplayer. That's why I played a sort of makeshift New Game Plus mode that I made for myself where I already have everything unlocked. And I just replay it through the story. Okay, I don't know if I should change the element of my crystal or not. This leads back to the beginning, I think. I had the chance to play it with 4 people, like 4 Game Boy Advance, 4 cables, 1 GameCube. I was fortunate enough to have tried it once. It is a ton of fun when you actually play it the way it's intended, but it's less fun, I guess, if you play it by yourself. Still one of the best looking GameCube games, one of the best soundtracks too, in my opinion. Although the music here is perhaps not the best example. Dragon's Whisker. I remember they botched the remaster of this. They did some years ago. The thing that happened with it is that you could not create a party of people with your friends online and keep playing with the same party. The party gets disbanded in between each games, shall we say, before each round. And I think that only the creator of the lobby gets to progress their character along. and make it evolve and grow stronger, while the other, like, guest members don't even gain anything. Yeah, it's botched in that sense. Whereas if you play on a Gamecube with your friends in local, well, you have your save file on your memory card, and everyone gets to grow together and progress through the game together. Makes more sense that way. Yeah, it's the progress thing that really kills it. Yeah. And let's be honest, not being able to keep the same party in between rounds is really annoying too. I mean, in this day and age, that really shouldn't be happening. Is this the way to the boss? I collect stuff, but I really don't have to. I could be going, like, straight to the boss, as a matter of fact. Chunk of bronze. Yeah, I remember we played this, and, well, the other game that really took advantage of the 4 Game Boy Advance thing, Four Swords Adventures, on that same day. Both games were a ton of fun. Okay, boss time. Oh, Morbol, or whatever its name is. Malboro in the older Final Fantasy localizations, I believe. Use slow. That's also the name I still remember it as. Yeah, because of the cigarette brand. But I guess it's toxic just like cigarettes, so I thought that was funny. It's poison to your lungs, after all. Just like the real thing. I can't remember which game had it under that name. Was it 4 on SNES or 6? Because I believe by the PlayStation they were not calling them like that. I'm curious actually now. Marlboro from the Final Fantasy Wiki. Is there anything about the name? Okay, in Final Fantasy 2 or 4 as it were, it is called Marlboro. In 6 on SNES, he's still called that apparently. Ah, and even in 7 apparently on PlayStation he was still called like that. Mail Google at your service, Kupo. Kupo! Here you go, Kupo. It's a letter from Riddy's brother Gan Nu. I'm sorry. Sorry, I should be in the caravan instead of you, but if I left now, you know that our home would go under before the village does. How is the journey? Right back soon. Thanks, Gennu. Oh, it's rough. I'm not quite sure what difference it makes. Oh, I'll send some money to support the family back home. Got your reply, Kubo. So long, Kubo. Inflicts damage. Oh yeah, that's right. I think if you don't make a certain amount of points by achieving that side objective that they don't tell you about until the level is complete, like if you rush through it too much, you don't even get to pick an artifact at the end of the chapter, and so your character can't even grow. Well, I already have all the artifacts, so there's nothing I can pick. Mars Pass. I like the look of the crystals. Yeah, there may be a Moogle house here, I think. Hello! He's asleep upstairs, Kupo. Ah, okay. Kupo, want me to give you a mock stamp? Kupo, please do. Okay, Kupo, let me stamp your card. Get out there and find more, Kupo. I never completed this. There's only one of this particular mock stamp, so you can play the minigame right away, Kupo. If you want to play the minigame, talk to a Moogle who stamped one of the matching mock stamps, Kupo. But there's a catch, you can only play this minigame in multiplayer mode, Kupo. You'll need to connect the Game Boy Advance to the Nintendo GameCube with a Nintendo GameCube Game Boy Advance cable, Kupo. That's a lot of Game Boy Advance, Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance in the same sentence, isn't it? Just to make sure to use the proper names. Did you get all that? Yeah, I got it. I can't play the minigame, alright. I think it may be... Well, one of the minigames, as I recall, was like a Mode 7 sort of mini Mario Kart game, where instead of carts, it's the, like, caravan vehicles that you drive around. If Nintendo one day re-releases Four Swords Adventures, I hope it's gonna be a good one. Should be easier to put in place with the Switch being a portable console for everyone to have their own screen. Well, yeah, that would be that would be how I would want to play it too, not the single-player nonsense of Four Swords Adventures on GameCube. Sorry. Speaking of which, actually, I lost the data on my SD card on my Nintendo 3DS, so I had to re-download all of my library of digital stuff. And I saw that the Four Swords the Four Swords Anniversary DSiWare title that I had was not in the stuff that I could re-download, so I may have lost that forever, I believe. Unfortunately. That sucks. Okay, I can't cross this.
When the grandfather...
Yeah, I know.
grandfather's grandfather was still a child.
Well...
No one in this
Back up that
land
SD card, I would say, because
of the Lilties.
when the time comes that it gets corrupted for one reason or another, there won't be any way to get it
Under
again.
their dominion. But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties.
They shouldn't bundle it with Support Source Adventures if they re-release that. It has some new content after all. Yep.
The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron. They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
I like that it's the fireball enemies that are locked inside those little cages to make the lanterns. Catharages, I guess. Mine. Why is the performance so bad? The sound stutters. Makes me kind of regret playing this on an emulator now. Yikes. Hey, Mog. Oh, you let go of the chalice? Okay. That's it. Okay, I'll go that way. I have no idea anymore about the layout of these places. I just remember getting to the final boss and not knowing how to defeat it and really getting pissed in this game. Ah, crud. Was that a mistake? I think I made a mistake. I have to go back and get another mine card. Should have sold all the stuff I'm not gonna use in town. Ooh, chest. I'm tired, Kupo, it's your turn. Yeah. I know. More reason to play with other people if you get a chance. Because that mug gets tired, although it's kind of a flawed concept because there's always someone who has to carry the chalice in multiplayer. And this is the most boring job that you can be given in a group. They should have thought of that, really. I understand that it is meant to keep everyone on the screen at the same time, since everyone is playing together on the same TV. But still. Okay, I have to make it go up. Actually, that reminds me a little bit. There was this game on 3DS called Heroes of Ruin that I actually considered buying back in the day, but I never did. That looked promising for 4-player online. I saw it as a used copy the other day. It wasn't cheap, actually. Surely you could have just had one player as a designated leader with the same AoE as this thing. Yeah. I should think, yeah. That would have made for a more interesting concept. Yeah, when I think of 4-player, good thing I didn't buy that. It wasn't good, not even in multiplayer. I played that with Liam, and while it worked, it was really underwhelming. Ah, okay. Well, I was considering it at the time, but never really got around to it. Didn't have enough money, and ended up focusing my purchases on other stuff that seemed more worthwhile. The pre-calculated shadow that goes up by steps. Online was a mess. 510 FPS constantly. Oof. Okay. I believe I played a demo. I think there was a demo that you could play like locally. That seemed to run well enough in single player, but yeah, if it was 5 to 10 FPS, nuh-uh. I'm glad that I didn't buy that. But I believe there was also a similar, I want to say, multiplayer online game on Switch made by the creators of Trine that also kind of looked interesting, but I forgot the title now. I just remember seeing it once in a Nintendo Direct and thinking, what if I could have people to play it with? That looks interesting, but I can't remember what that was now. Sorry. At least it wasn't as bad as Final Fantasy Explorers. Now that is one of the rare purchases I remember that I actually regretted. Okay. Okay, yeah, 510 FPS was, okay, Final Fantasy Explorers. I think Final Fantasy Explorers might have been one of those games that runs better on new 3DS. Or do I have that wrong? I actually saw the limited edition boxed the other day of Final Fantasy Explorers, really expensive, and thinking, well, that game looked interesting back in the day, but now that you've said that, I also don't regret, well, not getting it. Silver spectacles. We were definitely pretty desperate for some 3DS online games back then that weren't Monster Hunter. Somehow only Capcom nailed it. Well, I guess they also kind of figured out a way to get netcode that actually worked. Because not everyone gets it right. I believe that's a dead end. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, must be close to the boss now. I think that's it. Look at that fur on the mug. Couldn't cast my spell. Hang in there, Kubo! That's the end of year 1. That's a faked reflection on the chalice. It's just a texture of your character meant to represent the reflection, your own reflection in it. You can sort of tell how it's faked by how it distorts. Male Boogle at your service. Here you go, Kubo. It's a letter from Rudy C3's brother Gannu. Yeah, I told him that it's rough. Say, do you remember that frothy milk you were looking for before you left? To tell the truth, I drank it all. I'm really sorry. Here, I'm sending you your favorite snack, so forgive me. Take out meat? Maybe I shouldn't. You can't fool me. Send item. Fully completed. 1F to 5F in Peach Show time now. Only the bottom floor, the basement floor left. Okay. Well, good luck. I will try in my spare time. I got your reply. So long, Kubo. The normal boss fights weren't too bad, but I'm a bit concerned about phase 1 of the final boss damage list. It's a bit hard to not get hit there with the frame rate tanking. Yeah, true. I would say probably the worst offending part is with the flames. Rising from the ground, I think it was, or something like that. Diary from year 1. But I guess you get to reread it by the end of the year, so I don't have to read it like at regular intervals. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. Yeah, but that's all the stuff that I already read before, though. What sorcery is this? Burn him at the stake! That's a healthy looking crystal. Yeah, the village is also kind of empty unless you create character profiles on the side, even if you never use them. There are benefits to doing so because you want your own village to be filled with people that cover different jobs, like blacksmith and so on and so forth, so that you can get the best equipment in the game by the end. But well, did you do the rehearsal stages too? It's a bit weird if they're not on the lists, despite having a ribbon reward for gold. I got 1 per floor, I suppose. That doesn't total to all the different costumes or jobs that I guess that Peach can have, so I was a bit surprised by that. Are there more that I didn't find? I mean, I did all those that I could find, but it seemed a bit weird to me that I could not find 1 for each. There are only 5 for some reason. Yeah, well, I did all of them, yeah. And got the gold on all of them. But indeed, yeah, there are none in the list, along with those that have sparkles and ribbons. Kinda glad there aren't more. Some of them were quite tricky. The one in particular that I struggled on, which one was that? The ninja one, I think? Yeah, I think it was the ninja one that I struggled on the most. Well, struggle. I mean, it didn't take me hours to get the gold or anything, but that took quite a few tries anyway. Well, you can skip that actually, because it's just them dancing. The flying one gave me some trouble. I don't think I struggled too much on that one. The Miasma stream. Streams year 2. Uh-huh. Kinda weird controls. I like the music of the village. Well, welcome home. Mind your health while you're out on the road, you hear? Ah, that's my mom. Sorry, nobody's home right now, but... Well, how was your first year out there? Before you set out again, there is something I must tell you. Be sure to come back even if you can't fill your chalice with myrrh. There was once a young fool who sought to cleanse the world of miasma. Now miasma remains while nobody knows what's become of the boy. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger. Remember these words. You must return to Tipa. Now farewell. But if I don't return with a chalice full of myrrh, then the village doesn't get to live another year, right? Isn't that bad? Oh, there's a new level that opened in the corner, which I believe wasn't there before. It's the Alphitaria caravan again. Hail, caravaner! Is it caravaner or a caravaner? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this wasn't there before. Goblin Wall. It's been a while so it's hard to remember.
The threat of monsters weighs upon the mind of every traveler. Brave Lilties purged the roads of danger long ago, but monsters still lurk about, biding their time in the nooks and crannies of the world. Goblin Wall is one such place. As they say, wherever there is light, there is shadow. I wonder if we will ever be rid of their menace.
Goblin Wall. I'm good. Go ahead, slave. Carry my burden. One thing I really liked about this game is that its visual design is very much after that of Final Fantasy IX, which is one of my favorites of the mainline ones. I'm quite proud to have got every single of the mainline ones that are on Switch on physical media now, including 1 through 6, 7, 8, and 9. I already had 9 on PlayStation 1, but it's more convenient to have them on Switch, I guess. Now they better make the new one backwards compatible. Whenever that comes out. bought 126 on Switch. Once I play those, I'll think about the others maybe. Did you get it physical or not? Or did you buy them on the eShop perhaps? Because I'm curious how much you paid for it if you got it physical. Because it was quite expensive for me. So I wonder if I got ripped off or not. There's a cave there in the middle. You got a physical copy at launch for some money for sure. Ah, yeah. I believe it was a little bit cheaper early on, but as time went on, it started becoming more expensive too. It was 120 euros for me. Ouch. Oh well, it was just about the same price for me then, okay. I don't have to feel too bad about it. Yeah, it's an Asian copy, I think. Well, that's still good value for money. It's 6 classic RPGs. Sort of perfected for the modern era, so... having a guaranteed copy was worth the price, yeah. Yeah, recently I've been rebuying physical some of the stuff that I got digital when I was reviewing games for Cube 3 because the disappearance of some of those online marketplaces really doesn't sit well with me. And plus, well, I kinda prefer owning things physical anyway. It was kinda nice not having to pay for my games for quite a while, but... it's still better to own them, actually. I think when I play them, I might still play FF3 for DS. I have some nostalgia there for sure, especially 3. I do believe they have streamlined the final dungeon of Final Fantasy 3, which was a really, like, strong offender. For you die, you go back, and the dungeon is long, and you don't get to save through all of the final dungeon and stuff. That's kind of fixed in the Pixel Remaster, though. There's nostalgia, yeah, sure. There would be for me too, but I'd rather get the convenience these days. Well, I can't go that way then. Yeah, unless I open it from the other side, I think I might not be able to open it. No, it's not using the spell. I'm a bit confused now. Never mind. No? It's not that way? I'm tired, it's your turn. Okay, I'll carry it for a few seconds. This is open. Yeah, but it's a long way to go back and get it. And I kind of don't want to do that. Right. You want to carry it? Go ahead. Do your job. Since you mentioned buying physical copies of games you reviewed, I also stocked up on a ton a year ago. Well, especially there have been a few promotions, I guess, price cuts on some 3DS games lately on some of the websites I buy from. So that was a good opportunity, I think, to stock up on some of these. My backlog still shows the scars of that. Stone of Cure. Wait a minute. You can't, open these holes. Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, the Yoshi games, Dragon Quest, getting 4 through 6 on DS was tricky. Those I did get when they came out, so I was good on that front. It's 7, 8 on 3DS and 11 on Switch that I had digitally for having reviewed them back in the day. And I recently, bought them again. They were not too expensive either. I think it was like 20-something for Dragon Quest XI's, 20-something for 7, and 33 for 8, something like that. But yeah, those on DS, I can imagine that would have been tricky and possibly expensive as well. Funny thing about 7 and 8, they're much cheaper here than in North America. Yeah, surprising. I also saw that Tales of the Abyss is actually kind of cheap these days. I saw it for 20 euros. I thought, wow. I thought this was a fairly limited release. And kind of rare, but I guess not. Yeah, Dragon Quest, 7 I bought used. But like it was like new basically, and 8 was a new copy. I left them sealed even. I mean, I already have them installed on my 3DS, so if I need a fix, I can play them that way. But at least I have them like saved up as physical copies if ever I lose the ability to play these. I will still buy new to save a few euros if I am guaranteed to get something that's actually a good quality. If it's well preserved. That's a dungeon that's really annoying to explore otherwise, this one. My collection has a few used games as reasonable. I really have to sell away some of the stuff that I have, because I'm not gonna use them, and it's just cluttering my inventory. A goblin wizard? Best case, buying used gets you fun stories like my copy of Super Princess Peach smelling like it was drenched in perfume. Something happened to it and someone tried to cover it up. Maybe. You got that wrong. Clearly it was owned by an actual girl. Ah, okay. That's what you meant. It being a Peach game is what made it so funny. Yeah. And imagine. Cliches all the way. New diary entry. Here you go, Kupo. It's a letter from Malady. Who's that? How are you doing? Just remembered this, but didn't I lend you 50 gil? I'm sure the journey is tough, but it's really hard over here too. With interest, the total comes to 500 gil. I didn't borrow any. But I'll still send some anyway. Ah well, I don't have 500. We will have to make do with 400, I guess. Interest rates, words in real life. I got your reply, Kupo. Yeah, true. Damn. So long, Kupo. I think it is you can pick one artifact per 100 points that you manage to rack up by the end of the round or chapter, I guess. Something like that. Oh? A random encounter! What happened? The Black Knight attacked you? Hello there, how is everything with you? We ran into the Black Knight, you see. I've always wanted to see how strong a warrior he really is, so I challenged him. He fought with nothing as disciplined as swordsmanship. just lunged at us wildly while shouting something. It was like a great storm, terrible and full of wrath. Should you ever see the Black Knight on your travels, stay as far from him as you can. He's in the background of the story, but I don't remember ever actually encountering the Black Knight in the game. I always really liked that effect. Like that big shield surrounding you and protecting you like that. I'll stop by the village and sell off all the stuff I don't need. If they're gonna let me, anyway. You're looking at the best blacksmith in town. Let me make weapons for you. If it's only weapons... Oh, master's weapon. Butterfly head. Yeah, but it's money that I don't have. Where is there another shop that I can sell stuff to? Here? Armor blacksmith. Can I sell off the stuff I don't need? Maybe not here. I heard a customer say there's not much business out there. Things are dire indeed. The preacher travels across the land giving aid to those in need, Who, him? Cecil. Like the guy in Final Fantasy IV? Let's see. What am I doing out here again? Oh well. I'm gonna have to drop stuff eventually. Water. Okay, where am I gonna get the water element? Not from here? From here? Change element to water. Okay, because those other things here, I've already done them. Although I've not gone to see if the ship is at the harbor. Jigon River. Oh, it is there. So I could ride it then. Did you hear? That cursed fool won't let anyone aboard his ship. Ah. Okay, my bad then, my mistake. She's a new ship and not quite ready to sail. Sorry, but I can't take you aboard yet. What kind of creature is this, by the way? Ah, it's a lilty. Actually, now that I think back on it, I'm thinking back to the Nintendo DS Crystal Chronicle games, and I'm thinking back to Echoes of Time, which is a game that had crossplay between the Wii and the 3DS, but I don't think I actually ever saw a physical copy of the Wii version of the game. I don't think I ever saw that. I bought it on DS because it made more sense there. Because it was portable for one thing, and basically it was the same graphics on both versions anyway. The Wii version of that was really weird. And I don't think I've ever even seen it for sale anywhere. Hello, enjoying your journey? You know, I've been thinking. You're aware that monsters can live just fine in the miasma, right? And we Moogles aren't really affected by the miasma either. It's got me wondering, could Moogles be monsters too? It's been on my mind a lot lately. In fact, I set out on this trip hoping to find the answer. Of course, if I find out that we are monsters, it won't make any big difference, really. Vale of Alphitaria. Well, that's 2 places that I can visit right there. Maybe this town has some place where I can sell stuff. Say, I heard the caravan from Mars Pass was attacked. I hope they're alright. When I grow old, I want to live somewhere nice and peaceful, but I don't mind this place for now. Hello there, is your elder well? Please send them my regards the next time you're in Tipa. You know they say that being a blacksmith means struggling against heat every day. Sorry, only residents may pass. There was a Moogle living by the river, as I recall. Say, Moogles look like stuffed animals, don't they? They're so cuddly, I want one of my own. Are you going to get the 1000 Year Door remake next month? I have the original, but I only played it once, like 12 years ago, and skipped completion. I'm definitely getting it, yeah, I would say that's one of the few games still to come out on Switch that I'm interested in. I would say I'm still interested in getting that one, Luigi's Mansion 2, which I didn't get a chance to buy when it released on 3DS. The original Monster Hunter Stories, I have 2, I have not played it yet. But I figure, well, if I'm ever gonna have, like, both, may as well have them both on Switch, makes sense. Oh no, actually, there's Shadows of the Damned that's coming out on Switch at some point, so I would like to get that as well. And then there's Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, also, that I would like to get at some point. That's about all the Nintendo Switch games that I can think of right now that I'm still interested in getting in the future. It's a lot of remakes and re-releases, but well, 1000 Year Door is one of my favorite games, so I'd rather have it again on a more modern console. And while those others, even if they're remakes and re-releases, I actually haven't played them, so it's not like I'm buying them again. I want to support classic Paper Mario, so I can say I did all I can to show interest in that style, yeah. Shame it's 30 FPS on Switch, and it was 60 on Gamecube, though. Seems like a downgrade to me, but well, what you gonna do? I've always wanted to be a guard, but why do I have to stand here all day? I think I'll take all the fancy graphical work they have for the remake over 60 FPS. You know they say that being a blacksmith means struggling against heat every day. Oh, a customer. What can I make for you? I want to sell things! Take stuff off my hands, alright? Do it already. I want to play with Danny sometime. They say that children take after their parents, but I'd rather not end up like mine. I study history from the Little T's points of view. They were at war at some point, I think. On the remaining Switch games, I'm skipping both Luigi's Mansion 2 and Monster Hunter Stories 1 as I have played both on 3DS already. Yeah, makes sense. But for me, I neither have them or have played them, so it makes sense for me. Oh, I can sell stuff. Nice. No, don't sell the bronze, perhaps. Might need it. Gold. Monster Hunter Stories 1 is great for the people who got the second one. Sorry, I skipped some stuff. People who complain about re-releases often forget it's very convenient for others. Yeah, for me it's very convenient indeed. Capcom is likely working on a third entry if they bothered remastering the first one. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the franchise is still selling like hotcakes, and Capcom would be Capcom. If something sells, they're gonna keep churning it out. We, the youth of Alphataria, must guide our city to glory. My grandson there takes his duty seriously. I'm proud to serve with him. His grandson? What's that? What's this? Oh, I found the seed. But actually, I tried getting started on 2 of Monster Hunter Stories since I can't get into the gameplay of classic Monster Hunter. I mean, it looks great on Switch, but it doesn't run particularly well, I found. So I figured, well, I'm gonna play something else, and maybe give it another try when the Switch 2 releases, if old games get a boost in performance on the new one. Because I do think that it looks a ton better than anything Nintendo did with Pokemon. But the trade-off is that it doesn't seem to perform extremely well either. Wow. Moshette Manor. Oh, I like that music.
Jack Machette was starving, so he ordered his Tonberry chefs to make dinner right
Tonberries.
But when Maggie awoke from her nap, she was furious to find the table bare. "How dare you forget my dinner?" she bellowed at her husband. Jack knew the trouble he was in, so he demanded...
I'm also holding back on some games on the Hopium that Switch 2 will play them with in-it performance resolution boost. Even if it's just performance, I would be fine with that. Some of those games still look nice enough, but, well, I'll take everything we can get, though. If we can get anything. and not them just running exactly the same as on the original one. Everything seems to point towards the hardware being pretty much finalized already, and Nintendo just waiting to sell as many Switch as they can and give developers more time to actually put out their games and ready them for launch. So I would say that they have all the time in the world that they need to figure out how to get those games running automatically out of the box with improvements on the new hardware. Even if it just means running them at their original resolution and just running them through some DLSS or something like that to increase image quality, that would be a cheap, quick and dirty way to do it while still actually putting out some great quality. Nintendo should have one of the best launch lineups to ever exist after all this time. Yeah, that's for sure. And I mean, it does seem like their main, like, flagship teams, the development teams, have not really been working on anything Switch related for quite some time that we have seen any proof of. So they must have been working behind the scenes on some stuff yet to come out on the new hardware. Let's face it, Tears of the Kingdom, for as good as it is, it's still very much Breath of the Wild expanded upon. So I can't imagine that that took all the same resources as Breath of the Wild did. 3D Mario, Mario Kart, yeah. No, that's Clavat. Selkie. Come on. Selkie. Both of those would be insane. Well, 3D Mario, a new one, is very heavily rumored at the moment. Might as well reopen the door already. Can't remember which Final Fantasy it was in that the Tomberry were really tough enemies. I think in 6. I think they could hit pretty hard in 6. Playing Ever Oasis, I'm kinda hoping Grezzo might get a shot at lower scale new Zelda games sometimes. We got to have something that's not remasters, remakes since A Link Between Worlds, yeah. Wasn't it them too, or didn't they have something to do with Link's Awakening HD? Grezzo, I can't recall if they were involved on that one. Yeah, they made that? Well, they did the Zeldas on 3DS, so I figured they had to have something to do with that one too. Wow, I believe maybe you need to defeat all the Tomberries before you can reach the end of this chapter. Oh, gargoyles. Had the effect of slow. Chunk of iron. Yeah, you defeat all the Tomberries in each room, and then when you come back out in the big lobby area, the boss comes out, or something like that. Ah, I'm paralyzed. No. Not gonna work. Come on down. Ah, good. Ah, open it! For other Switch games, I have the new Fantasy Life on my radar as well. The first one was really good after all, hopefully a worthy sequel. They've already pushed it back a couple of times, I think, to make sure that it was perfect, so fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I forgot the new Layton game also. I mean, we don't know. I don't think we know when this is coming out, but this is something I'm definitely gonna have to get. That's October though, so after 1000 Year Door, my calendar is empty until Nintendo decides to do another Direct. Gotta wait. You obtain a wheat seed. Yeah. Sucks to have to wait like this. But then again, you're meant to be playing in multiplayer, so there's always maybe someone of one given race that is able of opening the door, so you don't have to wait. Or the wait simply isn't quite as long. Deca Police from level 5 is also on my radar, could also come out this year if it doesn't get delayed. Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually. wife is gonna come out. Yeah. What, she's not gonna try to heal him, right? Ah, she healed him. I'm slowed. Level 5 is cooking up quite a few things after a long hiatus. Hopefully it'll go well. Isn't it them working on Dragon Quest III Remake? The 2D HD remake of that? I'm not sure if it's them. Maybe I'm wrong. Funnily enough, I'm waiting for that GBA Shantae game this year, since all the others are in my backlog, and it's like the cancelled Shantae 1.5, I think? Yep, it is. Die, old man. You can't actually kill him, I guess. It's kind of like the giant in the snow temple in Twilight Princess. Him and his wife waiting for a GBA game to come out in 2024, yeah. I wonder if this is gonna be spruced up to HD or something, or if it will still have the initially intended pixel art, I should say. Dun, 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 dun. Still not quite full. They're doing limited actual GBA copies after all. Oh, they are? I did not follow the whole story about that, so... I've got my eye on too many things already at the moment, and my backlog is already so huge, I can't afford to get scattered too much. I got one Shantae game on Wii U, I think, as part of a Humble Bundle or something like that, and I never actually played it. Sorry, that was a lie, but thanks for sending the money. You're a little short, though. Are you out of money? I'll send you some back. Use it well. She sent 1,000. Okay. Send an item. I'm fine with all digital on Shantae for now, though. Maybe one day, if they release a full collection on one card, I'll double dip. It's probably preferable if I don't buy any either for that reason. When they did make a complete collection of Shovel Knight, that's when I bought them. And these were great, by the way. I got your reply, Kupo. So long, Kupo. I'm just curious to see which ones I got. Defense plus 2 is actually quite good. Black Hood. Magic plus 3, yeah, that's a good one. It'll be 6 Shantae games, so I'm not sure if it'll happen, and I'd rather get started when they're all finally on one platform with Switch. Hello there. Oh, Artemisian. That's a character from Final Fantasy IX as well. My Papa Opama's hurt his leg, so I'm stranded here. Could you possibly spare a loaf of bannock? I need to soak it in medicine and apply it. If you can't, a bag of flour would work well too. I got neither of those things. Do I? Alright, that should be enough time for him. You're a mighty fine actor, Kupo. Alright, let's rendezvous with Gramps. Hey, old geezer, how did it go? Got some booty, Kupo. Kupo? Hey, I'm talking to you. Right. There's no need to shout. I hear you just fine. While you two distract the sucker, I'll sneak up and make off with the loot. Yeah, that's right. So where's the loot? Don't play dumb. You're trying to keep it all for yourself? Uh-oh. What's wrong? How long was I asleep? I knew it! I haven't saved anything yet, have I? I should probably do it. Taida. This is what happens when you don't go back to your village with some myrrh. Your village becomes like that.
The sun once smiled on this village more than any other. But one day, their crystal's blessing faded. The villagers eagerly awaited their caravan's return.
I forgot I also have a physical copy of Sea of Stars pre-ordered.
The crystal would never shine again. It is said that not a single one of them tried to escape. All stood fast, waiting for the caravan, hoping to the very end. After hearing that tale, I felt the weight of my burden.
I don't play indie JRPGs a lot, but that one seems worthwhile to check out. I have Chained Echoes in my backlog as well. I don't know Chained Echoes, but Sea of Stars, yeah, I knew of it. It's kind of like a Suikoden game, I guess, in that it has a lot of playable characters, right? Or do I have my facts wrong? Tida Village. Read. Welcome to Tida, the sunniest village anywhere. Yeah, these were common enemies in 9. I forgot their names. Yeah, these. Not sure, but Eiyuden Chronicles be... Ah, yeah, no, it's... Yeah, you're right, it's Eiyuden Chronicles, indeed. No, maybe Sea of Stars is actually something closer to Star Ocean. It would be surprising if that isn't the case. Ah, I missed the chest. I'm waiting for reviews on that one, especially about Switch performance too, since back then they said they didn't plan on doing the Switch version due to hardware concerns. Switch 2 really can't come soon enough at this point. Yeah, I agree. I worry about battery life on mine too. I mean, it still seems to be relatively fine, but after so many years, it's probably not gonna play very much like a portable platform anymore. I gotta say, by that point on 3DS, I was already getting some hardware issues with my 3DS though, that I'm not having with the Switch. I don't really have any problems with my Switch, so I'd say it's a more durable system than the 3DS was, the original 3DS anyway. I mean, the rubber thing on the circle pad is gone on my 3DS. One of the two speakers stopped working. And the plastic on the D-pad on the original glossy 3DS was peeling off after 2 or 3 years. That was bad. I had a new 3DS XL that had its battery destroyed, holding very little charge. I was actually considering buying one, a new 3DS XL, to replace my old 3DS for those needs. Oops. Yeah, if you did play a lot of Monster Hunter, yeah, that might be a reason. I bought another black new 3DS XL to replace it some years ago after the Switch was already out, just to future-proof. I think I may know of some place that may still have like old stock new in-box ones that have never been used. I'm going to check out that place next Wednesday, because I know that they don't really know what they carry. Because video games aren't their specialty. I just need to check it out, I'm not sure. Because otherwise, new in-box are getting pretty expensive. I own 4 3DS total, launch model 3DS XL, and 2 new 3DS XL. Kind of a lot, but hey, at least I still have my launch Switch going strong, yeah. Well, I only have one 3DS, but I kind of want the new one. And an XL, because my eyes aren't what they used to be. It's not like that I need glasses, but I do find playing on really tiny screens being more straining on my eyes as I grow older. Been spoiled by those larger screens. Ooh, I'm on fire. Not use my Switch as a handheld ever, really? Oh, me, I've used it a lot as a handheld. Hi, excuse me, I missed a message. Switch has an even bigger screen, but if I can play on my TV, I will just do that. Yeah. Oh! Okay, that enemy got rid of the brambles for me. I play my Switch in the exact same place where my TV and surround sound system already is, so it's an easy choice. I do take it with me when I go away, actually, my Switch, so... Yeah, if I'm at home, obviously I'm gonna play it docked. That's for sure. While I didn't benefit from the flexibility of the Switch, the combined Nintendo library is just too good to go back on it. Yeah. There is that. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. A mithril belt. I think I only ever took my Switch with me during the time I was doing major turnip trading in Animal Crossing and I had to check the price during my work hours. Speculation. Should have made a phone app or something, like your animal. You can call your Animal Crossing trader. Sell! What are you doing, fool? Sell! Having to destroy these with fire is really annoying. Over that way. Is that the way I came from? Yeah, I think it might be. And then I went right instead of left. Back at the beginning. Do I need more than one of these? Or is that the one thing? Boss? Yeah. What, it's the boss that has a house growing on its back? Yeah, that's quite weird. Die! By comparison, I remember when I was playing legitimately back in the day and I got to the final boss, like, one hit was not even taking away 1 pixel of its health bar, so... I may be OP now, but I won't be for very long. New diary entry. Male Moogle at your service. All the flowers in the fields are already in full bloom. I'm sending you a bookmark with one of the flowers pressed on, in hopes that you will get an idea of how beautiful it is. Who needs this? What a jerk. I'm not gonna answer that. But send them a lousy item to get the message across, though. Oh, you're sending me useless stuff. I'll give you a taste of your own medicine, then. Avoid damage. Oh, well, I guess I did that pretty well. All things considered. Yeah, I can't remember. There may be like 100 artifacts, so if you want to get them all, you would have to play at the minimum, well, 100 or so of those levels, so that means replaying the same ones over and over, and then there's a random factor as well as to which ones you get dropped by enemies, so you may sometimes be playing levels where you only get artifacts that you already have, so you don't have anything to pick from. It's kind of a lousy progression system if you like to, well, unlock everything and collect everything in the game. But it's the same ceremony every year. There's no need really to watch it again. Tipa's Caravan, Year 3. You'll head off now? Okie dokie. Well, I won't be much longer either. Can't afford to wake up too late tomorrow. Yeah, take care, Link. See you next time. Have a good night. I'm so happy to see you off as you begin your 3rd year. Wasn't sure I'd live long enough. Last year I told you of the youth who ran off in hopes of purging miasma from the world. He was a scholarly lad. Even from his childhood days, he always loved his research. He was especially absorbed in the study of an element that rules the other 4, earth, water, wind, and fire. Perhaps he found clues as he passed through the miasma stream, for he claimed that this element was the key to saving the world. No, that is a story for another time. Forgive my rambling. You'd best focus on more important things. Remember, come safely back to Tipa. Now, farewell. Which element is this? Wind. And where can I get the wind element? From this one? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna replay the same levels. Or can I board the ship back there? This time or not? Okay, I need fire. That should be available from the mine. Water. Can you get it from here? Yes. Although I will be stopping by the town here and maybe sell off some of my stuff. My inventory must be almost full by this point. Yeah, this caravan is only 2 people. Why, hello there. Oh, hello. Well, how are things going? Oh, you're just getting started, eh? Hang in there and you'll do just fine. Yes, just keep your chin up and you'll get a year's worth of more in no time. Right, well, see you around. Farewell. I wonder if there's a limit to how much we can remember. For the sake of argument, let's just assume that there is. Where do you suppose our memories go once they're forgotten? Well, it has nothing to do with my quest, I was just wondering. Get pushed. At the Violus Loose, south. That's a village. What's the name of that tribe again? Those with the helmets. There's the Avat, Selkie, Lilti, and... Watch! He's so awesome! It appears you do not have a mark of Shella. I cannot let you pass. Oh, okay. Forgot I needed that. The diary entry may tell me. But this next level has my favorite music track in the game, so I'm definitely gonna play it. The Ukes. Okay. Shella, Citadel of the Ukes. There is a slight chill in the air and I find it hard to believe that Tipa and Shella are part of the same world. They say that Ukes dress in strange ways to maximize their magical abilities. Someone once said that they have no bodies, only souls. Ukes are mysterious people indeed. Feels like I should save. The level is quite
Long
pretty
ago,
too.
peace returned to this tumultuous land, and Lilties kept the highway safe. At long last, travelers walked the roads without fear of monsters. The Yugs constructed a great sluice to channel water down from Lake Shalla, transforming Jagan Creek into a great river. Over time, the Jagan turned the vast plains of Fung into farmland, thereby providing food to people the world over. To us, this sluice is more precious than anything.
I didn't stop by the town to sell stuff actually, like I said I would. I'm tired, it's your turn, Kupo. Oh, I got a mark of Shilla. No. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Go, Moogle. Get it. I need to put this somewhere. Obtain the artifact drill. But yeah, he needs to find a way to empty the water, but... Need to open that gate too. I'm tired, it's your turn, Kupo. Dragon's Whisker. Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember them from Final Fantasy IX. Those enemies. Okay, Moogle, do your job. I forget how these work, really. How does that work? To empty sections of water. Yeah, well, here I'm going in circles. Is it something to do with these big flowers? Do I need to use a spell on them? Yeah, you're always tired. Gravity! Or do you freeze the water? How does that work? No. Well, I'll keep looking then. But I can't go that way. It's like a maze! Oh, wait. If there are enemies, that must mean that I have not been here yet. A mark of Shellac. Is there a mug house around here or something? That looks like the kind of place where there might be one. That's why I'm wondering. But if it is around here, then I don't see it. Usually there will be a prompt that tells you examine. Okay, fine. Well, go ahead then. Do it. There's another one of those mechanisms. Go, 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 move, go. Boss time? Yeah. Yeah, this might be the final one I do today. I'll just, like, prep the work for next time I play. After this. Like, decide which one I want to do next and, like, be ready to have it started as soon as I go live next time. Golem or something. But it neither went green nor red. Ah, well, I guess it goes off completely. I don't know, I kinda like the idea of that sphere of liquid that holds together somehow. Here you go, Kupo. Don't be picky. I know you've always hated gourd potatoes. I went through so much trouble getting you to eat them. Keep an open mind now that you're older. Maybe your taste will change. Can't help it. Send item. Where is it? Send it back. I like the idea. I got your reply, Kupo. So long, Kupo. Well, I did kill every enemy that I came across, so... What was this one? The Blizzard Ring, but I already have it, so... But they're good to have. Well, let's check out Shella, actually, now that I have a mark of Shella. Listen up, our next job is... Oh, that's a good one. You're the best, boss. What? When did you get here? You've been eavesdropping. You're quite talented. Hey, whose side are you on? Vengeance? Murder? Not us, we don't do dirty work. That's right, killing is so cowardly. No, you fool, all we care about is treasure. Most of the time, that means food. Quiet! At any rate, we don't take lives. For all, you can't make money killing people. If lives were worth something, I'd sell my own right away. People to take their money leaves a bad aftertaste. Don't know where you heard that, but tell them not to spread such ugly rumors. Ba 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 ba. I have one. Ah, I see you carry a mark of Shella. Just a moment, I will raise the bridge for you. Yeah, it's a magical bridge. You are free to cross. Enter in peace, friend. That's a girl, I guess. Hello, come have a look. Ah, no, don't sell the bronze! Or I guess I have too much, so... I don't know, maybe I need it for something, so... Tell a mark, let's not sell it. I already have the best weapon, there's no need for anything else. Our village enjoys great peace thanks to our elder, but it is ironic that he is always outside the village, don't you think? Welcome, brave soul, welcome to the ancient home of wisdom. Is there anything you need? A Shella mark? I still have one, so I'm good for now. I've been hearing of a black knight talk these days is filled with dark tidings. Our world is governed by 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. Earth, water, fire, and wind. Earth, water, fire, and wind. It's so simple, I often forget. That's right, there's more to Klavats than just tilling the soil. Oh, he's talking about the 4 elements again. We wouldn't even be in this town if we didn't already know of them. If we mastered magic abilities would be unstoppable, our past glory could be revived. I was once like that too, many years ago. But learning... Today I have no memory of yesterday. Tomorrow I'll have no memory of today. Lastly, who are you? The path of magical arts has no end. Learn one truth and forget two, eh? Yeah, mostly you can't enter buildings in this Final Fantasy game. Which was a huge disappointment to me when I first played it. Because I thought, what a shame. I used to love that in other games, but this one doesn't have that. What? You've never seen a Selkie study magic before? There isn't much to my research. Many people have thought about it doing it. But so far, nobody has been able to accomplish what I have. What do you think? I think you're doing great. Liar, you don't know a thing about my research. Listen, I'm working on a way to travel without a crystal. Everyone wants to see the world outside, to travel freely without fear. Right? What if I succeed, we'll be able to live our lives without depending on crystals. We wouldn't need to send out crystal caravans anymore. That would be one less hardship in the world, right? I've not seen any Moogle dwelling in this place. And then I believe next I'm supposed to cross the river, the Jigon River, with, well, on the ship that refused to carry me before. I can't recall actually if it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years before those that you already have gone through are able to give you Myrrh again. Wait, it's not the right element, silly. I need to get fire again. From there? No. Wind, earth. Jigon River. Where to, eh? The other side. Okay, let's go. Let's pay. I always thought this was really pretty looking. This image of the ship with its reflection in the water. going down the river like this. Now I analyzed the thing and I realized that there's actually really not much going on the screen right there for Gamecube. Because the riverbanks are quite barren. There's really not much going on there. Okay, so I get to pick between 3 different areas. The Fields of Fun. I know this is a village. The Fields of Fun. And then I get to play these 2 levels. Celebration Cave. Whatever that is. And this one which I remember to be quite interesting. Dame's Court. I'll check out the village. And then save in front of the Damon's Court. Thought came to me last night when I looked up into the sky. That's good. Hey, you're not listening. Well, I'm all ears. I realized that I want to be a star. I want to shine through the darkness and be a guiding light to others. Huh. Are you speechless with emotion, Kupo? No, he's sleeping. No, we're dumbfounded by your stupidity. They're here, places you two. Alright, Ando, hand over everything you've got. You're not getting past me! Moongulls are too cute to hurt, Kupo. Come on, hand it over. We've got you surrounded. Charge through. And so he became a star. Big time. Made his dream come true. I thought it was a female Moogle, actually. Or maybe they don't have gender. Village of Clavats. A Moogle house. Yay! Bum 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 bum. Okay, got another one. My wife insists that city life is better, but I think she'll open her heart to country life one day. I wonder if I'll be an apple farmer when I grow up. Maybe I'll fret over thieves, too. That husband of mine is such a coward. I do wish he'd shape up like a real man. Ooh, I saw apples. That's their crystal. City girls wear the fanciest things. I grow green with envy whenever I see them. The court of Alvitaria sent me out here to patrol this village, but you know, I've really fattened up on the delicious apple they grow here. You can't grow fat on eating apples, can you? Ah, there's another crystal. Okay, actually those fields in the background, you can see that they're floating in midair the further out you go, but okay, fine. Hello, it's so peaceful out here, but I can't relax at all. Oof, I'm afraid it's expensive. Okay, well that will be it for today then. Thank you for watching, people. I'll be off for a few days. Tomorrow I've got visit from my family here at home, so I can't stream. And besides, I have a night shift after that, so that would be a bit complicated. And then I'm off to my parents from Sunday night, or afternoon, I guess, when I get up from my night shift, until Wednesday evening, and either late at night on Wednesday evening is when I will stream next, or it will be on Thursday late at night after my evening shift on that day, so we'll see, but it will be a little under a week until the next stream anyway. Enjoy the time off, man. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.